two more things that I want to say before I do this review. First of all, I say the kid multiple times because I didn't remember who the kid was. The kid's name is Hayden. Okay? And the second thing, I'm not gonna mention, but I'm going to mention it here, is that the voice. This is probably a dubbed movie of like a. This is probably a foreign film dubbed because the mouths don't move with the voices. There are times when when their mouths are completely closed and they're talking. There are other times when their mouths are moving and someone else is talking. So, yeah, be warned of Trolland. Hey, what's up? It's Movie Cat, aka Roller Coaster Rider, aka Coaster Cat, aka Castaway Cat, aka. Man, I should have shortened my aliases. Anyway, I'm going to review the movie Trolland. It's family approved for all ages, and it stars Jerry O'Connell, Dick Van Dyke, Ja Rule, yes, Chris Daughtry, and Tioni T. Watkins. Jerry O'Connell, Dick Van Dyke, and Ja Rule are the only three that I know of. So, I think the first way to start this, which by the way, I'm not going to use pictures of this because trust me, the animation is atrocious, even for direct-to-DVD standards. Discover the magical, mischievous, and secret world of trolls. Technically that is true. You do get to find out about trolls, but you don't really get to discover them secret, so to speak, and I'll might get into that later. Uh, Cinema Snob fans will love that it says it's a charming animated story from the Dove Foundation. Okay. I'm not, charming, maybe. I might give it charming. And, let's see. Here's how it's described. Fen the troll hates the troll pastime of pranking, which is true, and is teased so much for it that he runs away, which is also true. But when a long-suffering park ranger starts capturing the other trolls, that's a mild lie, and I might get into that later. Man, I sound like double toasted right now. Starts capturing the other trolls. It's up to Fen to rescue his family and friends without pranking. Okay, let's reveal how this movie really goes. The reason why the trolls are pranking is because the main ranger, whose name is Olaf, has been trying to capture the trolls. Why is he trying to capture the trolls? Because they're pranking. Why are they pranking? Because he wants to capture the trolls. It's that back and forth, so you have no idea who started it or what it's really, but that's the main gist of it. The troll Fen is voiced by Ja Rule, and he actually gets most of the screen time. He gets most of the screen time and most of the dialogue. He has a friend. Oh, jeez, I don't remember. I'll I'll add his friend's name here, but his friend is this dude he meets because he gets caught in one of Olaf's traps. Uh, for years, the trolls have been told that the humans are terrible and that all humans are bad, and, well, I think you can kind of guess what happens at this point. The trolls that are doing this prank-a-thon, or prank thing, where they're trying to figure out who the best prankster is, and so far the main runner-up is Fen's sister, who's probably voiced by T-Boz, if I were to guess. Dick Van Dyke basically plays like the head of the troll kingdom. Jerry O'Connell, if I were to guess, voices the kid character. Uh, there's a bit of a double trickery, and the movie kind of ends without really significant explanation. Now, the poster does look very creative and adorable, and it makes you think it's going to be CGI animation. It's not CGI animation, it's stop motion animation. You know, like if you've ever seen Mars Needs Moms, or if you've ever seen Polar Express, or if you've ever seen that Tarzan movie that Era did a review for, then you'll know how really creepy and freaky uh, motion capture really is. This movie had 4 motion capture artists and 3 writers and 6 people that did modeling and textures. Uh, they might want to consider. The writers are okay. Everyone else, I don't know. Get a new job. Work at a Days Inn or something, because you're not qualified for this stuff. The animation is beyond terrible. The bodies don't even move accordingly. Everything is completely misproportioned. For example, there's one scene where it looks like there's 2 kids, and they're kind of like bouncing a basketball. The way they However, the size of this ball is about the equivalent of if you were to juggle or of if you were to bounce an exercise ball. The shoes are often bigger than people's legs. Uh, there's one scene with Dick Van Dyke where he's moving his head from side to side, and you can see his head go through his clothing, and that happens several times throughout the movie. Also, this is quote unquote animation, but if I were to guess, it was also a bunch of stock footage, because you see the same backgrounds multiple times, and let's even get cheaper with the animation. I'm not kidding you, the animation changes while the person is talking. And I'm not talking about people in the background change. No, I'm talking about trees move. I'm talking about dirt moves. I'm talking about grass moves. I'm talking about it turns into day from night to afternoon, and it completely goes crazy and ridiculous. When people are holding stuff, it looks more like they're holding something outside of their hand. Uh oh my god, the animation is beyond terrible. Animat, you hate Sony Pictures animation? I quadruple Canadian dog dare you to watch this movie, because this animation is beyond ridiculous. This animation is also beyond poor, and I've seen I've seen uh, Scooby-Doo direct-to-DVD movies that look significantly better. Hanna-Barbera animation is better. I've seen Yogi's Ark. That's better. Flintstone Kids is better. Puppet Named Scooby-Doo is better. Film. I think there's some filmation stuff that is even better. Also, when the trolls are walking, you can tell that they're just imposed on stock footage, because half the time it looks like they're flying. There are times when the troll's color changes. There's one thing where it's like a quick cut back and forth of Fen and the kid having a conversation, and there's the same background behind both of them, and then it changes to a different background for one of them. I'm not making this up. Animate stuff gets moved, uh stuff gets uh stuff gets dragged. That happened so many times. I was looking to Kay and I was like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? This animation is beyond atrocious. The voice acting is, it's decent. Ja Rule, he read the lines. No one was outright terrible. I don't notice bad acting that much, so that's kind of a theme. Uh, this movie is 75 minutes, but it felt like it was probably 3 hours. Oh, I don't even know where to continue with this. The movie kind of takes a page. Um, I don't know how to describe it, where at the beginning, it's hand-drawn animation while it's being described, which looks more realistic and much better than the rest of the movie. Uh, let's see what else. There's a twist in the movie. Well, not really a twist. You find out why Olaf is doing it, and even even a member, even someone, the kid character says, I don't think that's how that works. Like, I don't think that's how you get knighted. Also, if you ever want to see this movie, first of all, why? Second of all, YouTube it or something, or no, just look it up, whatever. There's a scene where where there's a picture of the queen, and you can tell that picture is an actual picture. There's a bunch of stock footage of the sky. Uh, it turns from sunny to cloudy to sunny to cloudy to sunny to cloudy, all in about a few minutes. So that's what world this is on. Um, I would describe this movie as not as good as Monster Trucks. Monster Trucks at least gave me stuff to laugh at. Monster Trucks at least had a story or a plot. Monster Trucks at least had acceptable animation regarding the alien creatures. This has terrible stop motion or motion capture animation. The animation is terrible. It's embarrassing. I don't recommend this movie to anybody. Please don't watch it. Just you want to watch an animated movie? Watch Zootopia. Watch Home. Watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Watch Hotel Transylvania 2. Watch Finding Nemo. Watch Izzy's Way Home. One other thing that I think I should mention is that this is an asylum home entertainment animated movie, Trolland. So I guess this was probably to bank on this apparent success of DreamWorks Trolls movie. And if you want my review of that, well, I haven't seen it, so look for that maybe on a future fresh from my library. But anyway, I think that's about it. Tune in next time when it's fighting time.